Hey everyone, Ananda here, and this is the full review of my Nokia Lumia 730. And I know I'm pretty late in this video as I was out of town for around 20 days, so I couldn't upload any of the videos. This is the full review, guys, of my Nokia Lumia 730. So here goes. So at first I'll talk about the specification of this phone. So this phone is running on Qualcomm Snapdragon 400 chipset, which is powered by a 1.2 gigahertz quad-core CPU, Adreno 305 as GPU, a 1 GB of RAM, and on this front here you can see a OLED panel display whose colors is really vivid, and I'll talk about the display in the later part of the video. This is a 4.7-inch panel, and here as you can see there is no navigation button, navigation physical button I mean, and you can means enable the button just by a swipe like this. And this is the notification panel. Here we have lots of toggles just like an Android device. You can change this order by going to this all settings and then going to this notification action, and here you can change it to anything you like. This is the first toggle. You can set it to whichever thing you like. This one also has a 5 megapixel front facing camera. This is a selfie camera and its lens is really wide angle. At the back here we have a 8 megapixel Carl Zeiss lens, single LED flash and noise cancellation microphone. This is a f1.9 aperture 8 megapixel camera, and the quality of this camera is just outstanding. At the right hand side here we have the power button and the volume rockers. At the top here we have the 3.5 headset jack. At the bottom here we have this micro USB port, nothing at the left side. Now talking about the customization on this operating system, you can change this toggles layout and all these toggles. Next you can put wallpaper at the background of these live tiles. Let me just show you how you can do that. It's pretty simple, just by go to this start and themes, and here we have this choose photo option. uh, Even you can change the tiles colors as well from here, and you can change the lock screen picture to photo or to Bing images or Facebook feeds, all these things. And here we have another option on lock screen. You can choose the application, like I've selected WhatsApp. You can choose the application name and whose detailed status will be shown on the lock screen. And you can also choose this call, this messaging, this battery meter, all these things. Even you can add any other application, like I have selected Google Mail. So next time I'll receive a Google Mail or an email, I'll get that on my lock screen. Now guys, let me just go through some of the options which are there on this settings panel. First up, you can add your own email address by going to this email and exchange. There are lots of types of email address to choose from. Even we have this advanced setup, and if you don't have this Google account or exchange, you can add that specific email address using this POP or IMAP settings. Next we have this NFC option. This one also supports NFC. Internet sharing is there. VPN apps corner is there. By going to apps corner, you can see apps corner lets you give people access to selected application on your phone, so they get a customized startup screen when they use your phone. Kids corner is a place on your phone where you can share apps, videos or games and music with your child. And there is a battery saver. This is one of the most awesome feature about this phone. This phone's battery life is excellent. If you charge this phone one time, you will get around 1.5 days to 2 days of usage, and that's if you are using a single sim. If you are using a dual sim, I guess you will get around 24 hours of usage quite easily. Even see, I played Asphalt 8 Airborne. And one most important thing which you can do, which is not present on any Android phones, that's, suppose this WhatsApp, okay, and if you are an Android phone user and want to shift to this Lumia phones, then there is a great thing which is present on this phone. um, Let me just tell you, guys like Android users, who are fed up with battery life problems often try to greenify apps like WhatsApp or any other application from running in background, right? You don't need those type of application as it's pre-installed on this operating system. By going to this battery saver mode, select the application which you want, suppose this WhatsApp, and as you can see here is an option called allow to run in background. It's turned on. If you turn this off, then once you hit this screen lock, it will not turn it on even if the data connection or Wi-Fi is running in background. And next comes this storage sense. This is also a very nice thing which is present on this operating system, which is not there on any Android phones. Let me just show you. See, I have a 64 GB card installed, and this phone has 8 GB of internal storage, out of which I think around 6 GB or 5 GB is usable, and 2.57 is currently free. What you can do is you can move any application to your SD card, and that's pre-installed. This feature is pre-installed. You don't need to install any separate application or to root your phone on any such thing. Just go to this application, selected application which you want to move, like here maps. Okay, see there is an option called move to SD, and once I press this move to SD, it will move. See, it's saying like moving, and it will move that selected application to your SD card. Storage is not an issue with this phone. And here we have the options to select, like store new music and videos directly to SD card or to phone, new photos to SD card, new applications to SD card, means new downloads or new application which you download from the store, or anything which you download via Internet Explorer will directly go to SD card. You don't need to move it separately. Next, let me just show you some of the hidden things about this phone. Hidden, you can say, tips and tricks. This navigation bar, you can enable this type of thing like swipe up and down feature from going to this navigation option. Then on this audio we have a equalizer, and I've been using this phone with my Nokia Lumia, this earphone, and this is a Colout Pop Nokia earphone, and the sound is excellent out of this. And I've selected loudness equalizer, and it's pretty good. So blacklist application is pre-installed on this phone. You can blacklist any call or SMS which is annoying you. You can do that. Network plus option, smart dual SIM. Suppose you are busy with SIM 1 and someone calling you on SIM 2, then the call gets automatically forwarded to SIM 1. So that's with the help of this application. It's pre-installed. Next, here we have display option, using which one can enable some options like sunlight readability, battery saver brightness, then brightness profile, and here on the color profile, here we can select the standard brightness levels or cool, or even you can customize your own color temperatures, tint, and color saturations. Next, let me show you this application which is called Files. This is a file manager, and here we have means you can access any folder you want, and here we have choice of internal storage and external storage. Guys, this is the Nokia Lumia camera application, and here we have lots of options. Once you do a swipe like this, here we have options like white balance settings, and you can see the effect in real time. Next, we have this manual focus ring, because you can manually focus the exact part of the photograph which you want. Next, we have this ISO. It starts with 100 and ends at 200. Next, we have the shutter speed selection. Max it's 4 seconds, and this exposure compensation. Right. Even you can do the same for video modes as well. And here, this is the video mode, and this is the smart sequence, where it's a burst mode kind of. And guys, talking about the photo editing capability on this phone, so this is the picture which I shot of GPU Z from my desktop PC. Okay, and I recently bought a GTX 970. So this is a photo of my overclocked GTX 970. So you can edit this image by going to this touch the screen and hit this pencil icon. Editors with which you can use to edit this pic, like you want to crop or rotate, then you can use this or autofix. This creative studio is one of the means you can use it to edit this pic, like reframe, filters, enhance, blur. There are lots of. And then office lens, Lumia selfie can be used to edit pics which you with human faces. Even you can download some of the editors from the net, find more editors button. And guys, this is the default music player which comes pre-installed with this Nokia Lumia 730. It's pretty nice and has really good music output capability if you use a good pair of headset. The video player, this is the default video player. It has the capability to play any sort of codecs, and if you want any third-party application, then you can download this one, CC player. This CC player even has the capability to play full HD MKV file format. And these are some of the applications which are currently installed on my phone, starting with AccuWeather, Adobe Reader, Age of Empires is currently installing, Angry Birds, App Social. App Social is application which suggests to you some of the application with your preference. This archiver, this WinRAR and WinZip type of archiver application. Asphalt 8 Airborne, Asphalt Overdrive, this Access Mobile, and battery. This is also a kind of battery saver. This battery saver is being installed. Box TV with which one can view Hindi movies or English movies for free. Calculator, calendar, then this Quick Buzz. Okay, I forgot to show you this data sense, and this data sense is an overview of the mobile data which you have used, or the Wi-Fi. You can set the limit just like Android device, which you can see here. We have monthly or prepaid or unlimited. You can set over here, and it also shows in what application most of the data got consumed. For me, it's internet sharing. Next is Internet Explorer. Next we have this easy transfer with which one can transfer any pics, videos, or anything via a hotspot. It creates its own hotspot to any other mobile or laptop. Okay. Next we have Overnode, Facebook, FIFA 14 is there. Files is the application which I just showed you. Flashlight is there. Flipkart, FM radio is there. Google Mail, here drives, here maps, here transit. IMDb application, Indian Rail, in Instagram, beta version, ISCTC. Then lots of Lumia applications. Lumia camera, cinematograph, creative studio, panorama, refocus, selfie, and storytelling. All these things. Office is pre-installed. Let me just fire it up. There are lots of thing you can do. You can make Excel, and here we have Team Viewer as well. Tapatalk is there. Then transfer my data using this application. One can transfer contacts, pics, and music from their old Symbian phone or Java enabled phones or any other Android phones or iPhone with the help of Bluetooth. Truecaller is there. Twitter. Then this is the Windows Phone torrents. This is a torrent application, and I've downloaded some of the movies using this torrent application, and it works beautifully. So all in all, this is an awesome phone for the price. It's priced 14,500 Indian rupees, and you are getting an awesome deal at that price bracket. A great smartphone, easy to carry, easy to hold, great for one-hand usage, and it's just a great package all in all. Let me show you the keyboard application. Uh, so this is the keyboard, guys. It's the very famous Microsoft keyboard, which is renowned to be the fastest keyboard on this touch screen, and I'm really happy with this phone. I was using Android phone for more than 2 to 3 years, and 2 years I guess, and shifted to Windows Phone. I still have all of my Android phones, but this guy didn't disappoint me in any aspect. So I'm really happy with this phone. And if you are means Android user who want to shift to Nokia Lumia or Windows OS, just check a look at this phone, okay, and you'll just love it. It has got great battery life, great display, great sound output from earphones, great in terms of call quality, and every app is supported, as 1 gig of RAM is enough to be able to run all applications on this Windows phone. So, and I'll be posting some of the pics which I've shot using this camera, okay, so that you can get a clear idea how is the camera quality of this phone, okay. So thanks for checking out this video, guys. This is a full review, and I know it's a pretty little bit lengthy as it is a full review. So thanks for watching. This is Anindo. Take care, and if you have any query regarding this phone, you can drop down a comment and I'll be there to reply for sure. Thanks for watching again, and take care of yourself. Bye bye.